back to another Dragons instructional video. Appreciate you guys subscribing. This is part of a series that's we're going to be doing based on a request from one of you guys. Corby said he wants to know some of the rotational positioning shots that are going to help out his rotational game. So I'm sharing it with the group. And as always, remember that if you have any requests, give me a shout. I'd love to satisfy whatever's bugging you. So we're going to talk today about stop shots. Stop shots are going to be critical in rotation pool because, as you're going to learn, if you've ever seen the video that I've done on the 5 rules of position play, 2 of those rules are don't create position if the table gives it to you. It's that important. It is so critical that if a stop shot's available, just take it. Many people don't know how to do a stop shot. They know how to do it, but they don't know why it's happening. So especially if you're trying to teach other people on how to do a stop shot, let's talk about what's actually going on, what the cue ball can do, what the cue ball can't do when you're making it do a stop shot. So the first thing to consider is that the cue ball has 4 modes. Right now it's at rest. We also have spinning, we have rolling, and we have something called sliding. What happens during those phases? Well, if the cue ball is spinning backwards when it strikes another object ball, it draws. If it's spinning forward, it goes forward. Pretty simple. What happens when it's sliding? It just stops. Or it follows the tangent line if it has a left or right movement available, which is something called a stun shot. That'll be covered in a different class. What I'm going to demonstrate here is using this 13 ball, how you can make all of the phases happen with one shot. I'm going to do a draw shot. And it's going to spin backwards for a period of time. And right about here, 4 diamonds away from where it started, it'll actually switch. The friction of the cloth is going to take over and change it into a stop shot, a slide. So if that ball was to strike another object ball at the time it's sliding, it just stops or follows the tangent line. But I want you to watch here. And hopefully the camera picks it up. I'm going to try it a couple of times, but if it doesn't work here where you can see it on the camera, please give it a shot at home so you can see it for yourself. But I'm going to try and make this 13 slide here. It's going to spin backwards for a period of time for 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds, and at 4 diamonds it should slide for us. So let's see how I do. Were you able to see the number? Could you see it change from backwards to forwards roll? And was there a period of time where it just slid? Let's try it one more time. Did you see it? So what happens when I strike another ball 4 diamonds away and it's sliding? A 4 diamond slide is nothing more than a stop shot or a tangent line shot. Interesting. That might have been a little softer than how you normally shoot a stop shot. Many players learn how to shoot stop shots by hitting center and hard, and that's certainly acceptable if the balls are close. For example, here, if I'd like to, from 1 diamond away, I can hit this shot center and firm, no problem. But I don't have to. I can also hit this ball soft and low. Because it's about what that cue ball is doing at the time of contact. It's not about where I hit the ball. With pool, you got to know your ass. Angle, spin, and speed. With these shots today, we're not going to deal with any angles. But for the spin and the speed, what we have to do is match those 2 factors in order to achieve a cue ball slide at the time of contact. And a full ball hit as far as the angle goes. So we have 0-degree shot, and what we have is a sliding cue ball. A sliding cue ball can be done with hitting center and firm. It can also be done by hitting soft and low. Here's what it looks like when it's soft and low. That was much softer than the previous one that I shot, wasn't it? So, some of the things you can do to practice your stop shots are progressive shots. Start off with a ball. You're trying to shoot this guy in the corner pocket, just 1 diamond away. and just practice making this stop. If you succeed, the next shot goes to 2 diamonds away. You succeed again, go to 3 diamonds. And if you fail there, go back to 2. And what will happen is as you're practicing all these different stop shots trying to get up here, maybe you're going to have some failures along the way. That's okay. You'll get really good at these before you move on. This is also going to be very useful in the future lessons when we start talking about stun shots and also even draw shots. Yeah, that's right. Teaching you how to do a stop shot this way using what we call a drag shot, which is what we're doing here. By hitting low and letting that cue ball slide happen at a particular time, that's what we call a drag shot. So learning how to do a drag shot, learning how to do these stop shots this way is going to benefit your draw game. So tune into a future video and you're going to learn a little bit more about why that's so important and how you'll be able to use it to benefit your game. So this is the first of many shots that we're going to be talking about with rotational pool for positioning. So thanks, Corby, for making the request. And as always, we thank you for subscribing. Certainly appreciate your support. I've been on the road a ton, so maybe I'll be coming to a city near you soon. Train better, do better, and shop better. DragonBilliardsInstruction.com.